Hey, everybody.
Hey, started with technical difficulties already.
Always on mute.
How is everyone? We have hello, Lisa, Barbie, Wind Whispers, Celia.
Got Drazo in there. What's up, brother? Lisa Wigger. Hey, Lynn. Good morning.
Hey, Lynn.
Lynn should get a wrench too.
Lisa Wigger.
Oh, can't hear that. There, I'm gonna give you a wrench, Lynn. I can do it right here. Anyways, guys, hope you guys are doing well. We wanted to start trying to do a morning show. Okay, how do I do this here?
What are you doing, babe?
I'm gonna give her a wrench.
Oh.
Anyways, so we like these legends, guys. We like to try out the legends. Sit back, babe. Get comfortable. It's not a very comfortable seat. We did the Frogman. You guys saw that. But we've been out to this covered bridge before, and it's a legend that we've grown up with. It's actually part of a bigger legend that they call it Peace Valley or Peaceful Valley,
Valley,
something like that. And we want to check that out next because that's something about this haunted farmhouse that when you pull up in front of the farmhouse, the amount of people you have in your car, if you got 3 people, then there's supposed to be 3 lights lit up in the house, or however many people you have in your car, it's the same number of lights. So we want to try that one. But we did try the legend. And here's the legend. We'll tell you guys, and then we'll play the video. You know what? We should just play the video.
I think I tell the legend on the video.
Actually. Yeah, we tell that. That's what I'm saying. Instead of like repeating it over and over. Hey, Loki, what's going on?
Rabbit of Chaos came in. Hello.
Yes,
everyone.
This is if you haven't met Tabetha, this is Tabetha. She's normally behind the camera, but now I'm sticking her in front of the camera. Yeah, she needs to be seasoned up a little bit with this being in the hot seat. So
I'm still struggling.
That's all right. She's a natural for this. But anyways, guys, we instead of just releasing this as a video, we figured we play it live. That way we can pause it, talk about it, maybe rewind a little bit if you guys want to see something again. But it's a pretty neat legend, and we wanted to share this with you guys since it's something we grew up with. All right.
Hey, Vixie.
Hey, Vixie.
What's up, everybody? We are just getting in the car. We are headed to the covered bridge, and we're going to try the challenge. We're going to see if the legend is true. When we stop our car and flash our headlights 3 times, we're going to see what happens. Stay tuned.
Cool. I'm going to mute.
The bridge, which is listed in the National Register of Historical Places, says that you can summon the apparition of a hanging man while on the bridge. To do this, you stop on the bridge near its only window and shut off your engine, then flash your headlights 3 times. According to the legend, at this point, you will see the apparition of a man hanging by his neck in the trees by looking out the window.
Oh wow!
Your car will then not start again until the apparition disappears.
And then is there something about being chased by a truck, or is that if you're near the church? I was reading something earlier, and it says then you get chased by a black truck, but I think that's if you go near the Devil's Church, which is right around the corner.
Oh yeah.
So who is the hanging man?
That's what it says. Actually, it says who is the man? Did he hang himself there? Why is he supposed to appear with the flashing of the lights? I did find out about a few accidents on the bridge. One involving a car running into the wall. Another where a truck fell through the bottom of the bridge, but I haven't confirmed any deaths.
But what about? But that's not hangings.
That's what it says.
I am a skeptic by nature.
Oh, it does say the bridge is part of a larger urban legend concerning the area, which is called Peaceful Valley. There's said to be a haunted farmhouse nearby where the number of windows lit up is always equal to the number of people in your car. There's also a story circulating that cult members will chase you out of the area if you are caught there after dark.
Yeah, that's the church. That's the church place, the Devil's Church. I'm almost positive that's what that is.
So I was telling you before when we were talking about the Devil's Church that, I mean, I used to go to school with a lot of people who would go out there and they would go out there, play with the Ouija board. And I never included myself in groups like that because I never ever did like that negative energy type feeling that you would get from messing around with.
You didn't like to push those limits, huh?
Yeah, yeah. So I just wanted to just share that with everyone, that those were these two legends that we're talking about. I know you said earlier.
You never had a taste of them.
No, never. Like John had gone out a couple times to both places, or just
we went to the Devil's Church, but I wasn't I wasn't driving. I was in a carload of people, and we did get chased.
Did you?
Yeah.
But what were you guys? Were you trying what were you doing out there? Like,
we were, to be honest, we were rolling around, smoking marijuana, drinking, and trying to figure out something to get into. And we went out there, a carload of guys looking for mischief. And we're not even sure if it's even the Devil's Church. It was off the road a ways, and we did get chased. But
I'd like to investigate that a little bit. Like, I don't even know how it became, like, got that name. So there's really three separate things then: the bridge, the Devil's Church, and then the farmhouse.
Yeah.
All in that same area.
Same area. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
That is something I wouldn't do when I was younger. I didn't mess with the Ouija board. I didn't go to Devil's Churches, or I didn't like those things.
I never set out to do that. However, there were times where there was bigger groups of people that were going to do stuff like that, and I happened to be in the car. This is all Native American lands here, burial grounds, all through here. All right.
We're 8 minutes away.
I love doing this type of stuff. I love testing legends. If there's something that people are scared to do, I run to it. That's my thing. Like, I don't get scared away. I love that adrenaline rush. I love it. I crave that. Nothing would make me back down for anything. And that could be detrimental to my safety and in certain things, you know. But as of yet, there hasn't been a paranormal thing that's punked me out.
True.
This is down by the jail, guys. I wasn't paying attention. I missed it, I think. Look at that old house. Yeah, isn't that nice? Looks haunted, doesn't it?
Yeah, we think everything looks haunted.
Everything is. Everything is. That's my opinion. Everything is haunted. Everything can be haunted. Guys, this is it. So they got the lights on in this thing. All right, we got to do this quick, guys. All right. There's no window
anymore. Did they redo some stuff?
Them liars.
See, no window anymore.
Okay, there's no window. So
So guys, I don't know if you would consider that paranormal right there, what I just caught. But one thing I found is that reflections, shadows that are cast from objects, there's like, for some reason, the spirit world can imprint their image into those things. Another thing that I found, like, for instance, the spirit box, they can use that white noise to speak through, just like any regular noise, like footsteps. Those footsteps, those out loud auditory sounds, they can somehow embed speaking over top of it. I don't know how, but anyways, this looks like a person peeking around a corner. You can see shoulders and a head. Check it out again.
Them liars.
See, there it is. You got what looks like a hair or a hat. You can see the face and the shoulder. Now, could that just be a anomaly, that a reflection, some type of anomaly, and it's nothing? Sure. But I just thought that looked cool, so I threw it in there.
Even if it was an anomaly, I feel like it's pretty cool that we still get that kind of anomaly, like with what we do. You know what I mean? Like, especially
being here on the bridge.
Yeah.
At this point in time, and this isn't it, guys. This is just the tip of the iceberg.
Hey, Trisha.
Okay.
Hey, Trisha.
There's no window. So that right there debunks it. Debunked. There's pictures of this thing, man. There's pictures of this.
Okay, so obviously I threw the picture of the window up. We did.
They really had to.
They changed.
There's like so many no trespassing signs back down here. Like I remember that when.
Yeah, no parking.
When we came down here to investigate the one time.
Well,
I mean,
I don't look. I looked up online, man, and the pictures of the bridge. It looks like the same bridge. It doesn't look like it's been.
They did change it, and they changed it because of people doing exactly what we're doing, stopping on the bridge. Because it's a one-lane bridge, and that could be somebody could come flying through there, not paying attention, and then you got a problem. Also, people were going there and messing around, and there's literally everywhere no trespassing, no parking. They don't want people doing this
because there's homes back there. There's not very many, but there's a few. And I will have to say, like, since we're stopped for a second, I was disappointed the lights were on too. Even though I'd never been there, a couple of my friends who went to the bridge, like, really was described to me like this dark, old, creepy place. I mean, it's an old bridge. It was Bicentennial Bridge. So it gives that kind of little spook factor already. But the lights made it like, what I will say, and I'll explain more later. It'll make sense. It ruins it. But when we first pulled in, I was really disappointed because I didn't even get like really an eerie feeling until we started heading down this road. Then I feel like
I felt a little bit of a tickle when we first got there. We talk about it later, but that's what they did, guys. They covered up that window and they put lights in there to discourage people doing stuff they shouldn't be doing. I mean, it's harmless stuff, but it could cause a problem. I mean, I get it.
When we were there doing a spirit box session before, I was just uncomfortable because there's so many trespassing signs. It made me feel like we were going to get in trouble being out there. Like, no matter where you went, there was like, we had to park almost kind of off. Like
we were parking in a no parking area.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. But what's going on?
Who knows?
Do you want to do it anyway? Like just in the middle of the bridge? See what the legend says now that we're here.
We have to turn it. I don't even know where we're going to turn around. We're like, now we're in this. Look at this. Look how creepy this looks.
So in case you guys can't read this, I'll read it to you. Local legend has it that deep in the woods of Stone Lick Williams Corner Road lies a mysterious church where dark rituals take place. Many teenagers that past few decades have wandered back there searching for it, only to be violently attacked and chased off the property by churchgoers. They did do that, and we experienced that. I mean, we're talking about 20 something, no more than that, like 30 years ago, we're talking about. So whoever was chasing people probably ain't chasing people anymore. But that's what this says. It may be small if you're on a phone.
Look, guys, I really don't know where we are. Like, this is like going off into like the blackness here, and I don't even know where the hell this goes. And we're getting low on gas too. Like, we're on fumes, like literally on fumes. I didn't notice it. Yeah. Okay, now I'm starting to feel uncomfortable. Okay, look, we got some lights back here. Is that water to the right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to be pulling up at no devil's church back here by accident. Okay, we got to turn around somewhere here. Is this the driveway here? Where the hell's the driveway for?
All the way here.
Okay, I'm going to use this. Yeah, because this is all private property. You don't pull people's property down here. They don't like it.
And it's that second legend, well, closer to the Devil's Church, it said like people were like touching the car and putting their hand in the car.
Yeah. I've heard that one before, that account.
It says to do this, you stop on the bridge near its only window. I didn't see a window.
I didn't see a window either. Do you want to stop and do a spirit box right here?
Like a little baby. I just hear this.
Here, take our other camera
I've
out.
been listening through this already.
Yeah.
This is how we catch things.
You can turn it on. It should work perfect in here. Is that there's any spirits in the car that are with us? Do you know anything about this legend of the covered bridge? About a hanging man? Have you ever heard of that? And if so, is it real? Because the legend at Lucy Run, you guys said was fake.
We're listening. If there's anything you'd like to say right here in the speaker.
This is rather creepy back here.
It is. It's just so dark and quiet.
It's more comfortable in a cemetery, to be honest.
But you know what was weird? Like when we pulled up on the bridge, I don't know if it's just because of the legend and like
you got like a tickle in your stomach.
Yeah.
Yes, so did I.
I'm like, is it because
too.
I'm a little scared?
Okay, there are windows. Look.
No, it says one window. I don't see a window.
Aren't those slotted up there at the top, right? See up
Yeah,
on.
but there's several of those.
Well, you can't see out of those. Okay.
It had. Let's read this right here. Does it say something like if it was rebuilt?
Yeah, we did. I know. I was completely like
I'm always
tunnel visioned on what was in front of us, and sometimes I completely I completely get locked on something, and everything else around me ceases to exist.
Yeah,
but
even this camera woman. I was trying to get him to stop so I could zoom in on the bicentennial. You did show it like before.
Yeah, we've shown it before, but
but I just wanted to catch that as we were going, and he's just ping.
So the Caruanas is a notorious organized crime family name, I think out of Canada. But also if you are familiar with anybody from the mob genre, you have Anthony Caruana, which is Tony Pizza. Somehow somebody's saying Caruanas. That's the first time I've ever caught that. Everybody knows that I've caught Sessa's family before, and I've caught a lot of family members of people that know me from YouTube, and we don't even have to know each other's names, real names, last names, none of that. It's just our energies, and these people come through. But those are the only two, I think, actual EVPs we catch on this one. Yeah, I just wanted to point that out. That's who the Carawanas are.
I thought I read something about it being rebuilt.
Okay. Okay. All right. Here it is, guys. Here it is. Let's see. We'll replay it. Okay. All right. It just moved down. Let me back it up a little bit. Now, I'll back it up, and here's what I want you to look at. On the left side, out of that opening of that tunnel there, you're going to see two what looks like signs there. This to me. Okay. In between the two signs, you're going to see an anomaly, and that anomaly starts to move down, and then it shoots off to the side. I kind of try to circle it while it's there. So let me play it, and then we'll back here. I'll back it up. Okay. What the heck?
But you know what was? I thought I read something about it being rebuilt.
Okay. All right. Right before I play it, you have to keep in mind, guys, we are stopped on the bridge. I just shut the engine off, and what you're hearing is me flashing the lights. And as I'm flashing the lights, that's when the anomaly shows up, and it's down between them two signs. It's not the only thing that happens. I see a flash. Lynn saw it after watching it a couple of times. It's very quick. You can kind of see it on the video. If you're looking for a little tiny light, it's not. It's the whole thing flashes very quick. Watch. Okay. Okay. What the hell? What? And it moves over, gone. Oh, there was a reflection little thing on the window, but the first anomaly that I highlighted, that is moving. So you can tell that the last thing we just saw that was kind of in a similar spot. You could see it moves as the camera moves. The thing that we have circled moves on its own. The camera's stationary. You can clearly see it move down, and then it shoots over to the side. That's what you have to look at. The movement. Is it moving with the camera? Is it moving on its own? And that's what we caught.
You should do it again.
We'll run it back one more time. Okay, what the hell?
Hold up. Look.
Okay. This is one window. I don't see a window.
Aren't those slotted up there at the top, right? See up.
Yeah, but there's several of those.
Well, you can't see out of those.
Okay.
It had. Let's read this right here. Does it say something like if it was rebuilt? I thought I read something about it being rebuilt.
Okay. 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 What the hell? What? So you can tell that's different. That thing's different than what we saw. That's not the same thing.
I see nothing.
I just saw a flash.
Okay, you're scaring me. Don't do that.
No, I literally saw a flash in the rear view.
He has a bad habit of doing that.
Scaring you?
All the time. Startling me.
I hope I caught that.
I hope you did too.
It looked like a flash of light like I saw in here, but it was way down at the end, at the top, like it was shooting out and up. It was like along the ceiling.
So that was behind us.
I don't see a window.
That's the other thing. It doesn't tell you which direction to do it in either. You know?
Well,
like which
I don't think it would make a difference. You can't see out of those.
Yeah. I know.
So that you can see from the side that it's slotted like that, and it looks like windows, but it's not.
still gets a weird kind of creepy feeling.
It does. Whole area.
Yeah, it does. Look at those glowing.
It's nice back here, actually. I'd live in that house.
Oh yeah.
Well, that was a little depressing.
Yeah, well, you know, that's what happens. You know, you hear about legends. You got to go check them out. Okay, which way do we? Okay, here's where we
this
came
way,
from.
but I need to put.
This is the church.
Oh yeah, we checked this out the last time.
Yeah, let's pull right in here and grab the spirit box. We're right by.
Yeah, this is commonly mistaken as the Devil's Church. It's not.
It's not, no.
But people think because, you know, the covered bridge, and they hear about the Devil's Church, and it is off the road a little bit. This is right on the road. There's the one giveaway, but this is the one that they commonly think is the Devil's Church.
Because they're very close. I mean,
they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about within a mile or so. Is where it is. So
Yeah.
A cemetery here. I have to. I can't resist. I can't resist.
Everywhere we go.
I cannot resist. Here we can set this up on the dashboard, and then inside of my box, I'll get it. Don't worry, I'll set it.
Oh,
that's what that.
sold some weird thing behind.
okay, I'm gonna rewind this again, guys. But what you're seeing, she's just sitting in the seat, not doing anything. She just has the camera focused on me, and I'm sitting there screwing an antenna onto the REM pod. And what's happening looks like a bunch of it looks like a firework explosion, like when it puffs out, when it explodes, and you can see it shimmer, and then you see like some white light anomalies. What I think this is my personal opinion, is I think this is either Steve-O or my brother outside the car, because they're there, and they're going to say it here in just a minute. But I think this is an apparition. I think this is an actual person walking up on the window, and that's what we're seeing, is whatever manifestation of their energy. Watch it.
I seen it I say it in real time, right? Don't I say that I see something
Yes,
sparkling or
yes,
something?
and you catch it.
Hey, Brandy.
Oh, hey, Brandy.
Marsha. Somebody else came in. Oh, and BB. Hello, everyone.
Oh, hey, Becca.
Okay, which way do we? Okay,
We
here's
came
where
from
we
this
came
way,
from.
but I need to put.
This is the church.
Oh yeah, we checked this.
Cemetery here. I have to. I can't resist.
All right.
I can't
Let's
resist.
watch again.
I cannot resist. Here we can set this up on the dashboard, and then inside of my box, I'll get it. Don't worry, I'll set it.
That was quick. There they are.
Oh,
that's what that.
sold some weird thing behind you.
Now I can understand you can obviously see my reflection right there. So you know it's not my reflection because you can see my reflection still. So whatever this is something else.
Because the lights never change on the camera either.
Right,
Even though
right.
we're facing that way, if it's the camera, you're going to continue to see that light.
Exactly.
It blinks and then it goes away.
It's almost like somebody walks up to the window, looks, and then turns and moves away. And that's when you see the white thing kind of smeared to the side. I think that's they're turning and they're walking away. I really believe that. So let's continue.
Outside?
Yeah. Oh, that was cool. Definitely got it on camera.
Awesome. I see that there's some spirit. There's probably some spirits that have come down that are buried here to say hello. We've been here before. I'm not sure if you remember us. It's okay if you don't. My name is John. This is Tab.
Hello.
It's ready. Waiting for connection. Now in SB7 mode.
Who's here? Steven? Who was that?
So I'm running this in the AM band in reverse sweep, and as you can hear, they say sitting next to you, and they're going to tell us who it is that's actually sitting next to us. Check this out.
It's hard to hear. Is that Steve? Steve. Is that Steve-O?
Did you guys hear that? And Alex, it's my brother. So I got my brother who's passed, and then I got my spirit brother from another mother. Well, so is this brother. I got two brothers from another mother, from other mothers. But Steve-O he's like my brother. I call him my brother because we're tight like that. And then I got my brother. They're both there. Now, why? Oops. It's all right. Sorry, baby. Why do you think that is, guys? I actually have a reason for that. And the reason is we're looking at local legends here, guys. My brothers, both of these guys grew up in this area. So both of these guys, I'm sure, heard about the Devil's Church. And I know Alex knew about the Devil's Church and the Covered Bridge. I know we've been out there. We used to roll around everywhere together, me and my brother. Like we hung out like we were partners in crime for many, many years.
Oh, there is a deer.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
nice
I didn't even
catch.
see that before. That's awesome.
Who pointed that out? Oh, nice, Stephen. That is a nice catch.
There is a deer.
That is a nice. Wow, that's so cool.
I can't believe we didn't see that. You didn't see it when you edited it.
I didn't see it. We didn't see it. Yeah, that completely got by me. That's neat. That's neat because look, it's not a negative place.
Look, he says on the right, it looks like a boy standing in front of the tombstone. Is it this here? This dark shadow?
Yes. What? Because what's in front of it? Okay.
We need Steven to edit.
That is a very, very, very good point because what we're looking at is all of the shadows are. Let's see. They're leaning to the left. So the tombstone. Let's see. Can you see my cursor? Can you guys see the cursor? If you can't.
Randy sees the boy.
Yeah, the boy. There's nothing. Look at the angle of the shadows.
Yeah, it goes this direction.
Yes, they go northwest.
Yeah.
There's nothing directly in front of that which would cast that shadow, and that shadow is not in the direction of all the other shadows. That shadow is in a different direction. Look at that. It's freestanding there. Check that out. Look at the angle of all the other shadows and then look at the boy. That's cool.
And look, you could see like this is like the shadow of this tombstone here.
Yes, you can see
shadow here, and there's nothing that should cast a shadow like this.
And it's not even going at the same angle as the other shadows. That's freaking impressive.
It says, "Can you put the cursor on the boy?" I can't see.
Right here. So this is his head right here, and then you got his shoulders right here, and you can see him his body.
You're so cute. You got so excited.
That's awesome.
I know. It is
that's
awesome.
I mean, you don't. Very rarely do you catch one where you actually get physical details of like face and things like that. This is a really, really good catch.
And I was so excited about the damn deer back there.
I'm excited about both. That shows you like this is all the cycle of life right there. That's so cool.
That's awesome.
All right, let's keep going.
Carry on.
Alex?
I wonder if we want to hear that again.
Awesome.
They're buried here.
Wow.
Now in SB7 mode.
Look, he's standing there. He doesn't.
And there. I would like to see it.
Steven? Who was that? It's hard to hear. Is that Steve? Steve? Is that Steve-O? Alex?
Guys, you can't mistake that. You can't mistake that. That is clear. That wouldn't be a class A, but it's close.
I really liked, I could hear the sitting next to you really, really well. Really good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have really bad ears, so he really picks up on a lot of things that I don't. And I know I've said it many times. We kind of bicker back and forth sometimes about what we hear.
Yeah.
Occasionally I'm right, and you'll admit it. But I could hear the sitting next to you really good. Could you guys hear that one really well? Like that was a very clear one.
And what gives that even more validity is a little bit later on, I'm going to be doing the spirit box still, and I ask who was sitting behind me in the car. Like I literally we could tell there was somebody there, and it was obviously my two bros who grew up in this area, so they would want to know about the legend. It makes sense, right?
Alex, I think.
Talk to me through the FM, guys.
Bust.
Please. Where we at?
We need to go right, I
We're on
think.
round bottom now.
Yeah.
Round bottom. That's what I used to nickname Tab over
I don't
here.
even
Tabby
need-
round bottom. All right.
I was just saying I don't need my damn GPS. I know how to get home.
No, I know. It's just it's weird being in an area of Claremont County that doesn't have reception. It doesn't make sense because we're literally like 3 minutes from the jail,
I know. We should have reception now.
from the courthouse. Yeah, we should.
Because that place kind of just sits back there like off to nowhere. Like
It does. I felt somebody in the back seat at the church. Who was that? Steve-O?
I don't know. But that's what I was getting ready to ask you. So you felt somebody back there.
Listening. Who's listening? We're right along the Little Miami River to the left of us. Same river as the Frogman legend. Actually, if we keep going in which direction? This direction. And the river takes us to Loveland.
Oh yeah. There's a bike trail that runs along all of that too.
Same bike trail, same river, same everything. You can literally canoe from Loveland all the way down to here, to Claremont County.
We might do that this summer.
That'd be cool. Let's see, the quickest way home.
Don't we need gas?
Yeah, we do. We do. We're on fumes.
Because I'd rather not have to get it in the morning.
All right. The last time I came through Parenttown and got gas here, I saw Tony Scanlon at the gas pumps.
I got in trouble at that gas station when I was a teenager. What's the guy who's dead? Tom. Tom, are you here?
Tom, you remember
I'm
this?
talking to my speaker.
Let's do that. Let's do that.
We gotta butt in here because this is the story, guys. So if you've been following us for a while, you'll know that there's been a couple of guys that have passed that dated Tab way back in the day. One of them's Yusuf. He doesn't come through much anymore, but he did for quite a while. The other one is Tom. I'm not going to say his last name. It's in the videos, but he comes through from time to time. And when he first came through, this is how I knew who he was, guys. He was saying Tabetha is illegal. And obviously she's not an illegal citizen, right? So tell the story real quick.
So my girlfriends and I, like the local hangout, actually the mall, Eastgate Mall, that was like really big in the 90s.
Eastgate Mall and Biggs.
Yes.
Yeah, Biggs.
So people would like cruise the area. That's so weird too, since Steve-O was from over there. It all kind of
everything ties in.
Anyway, I met a guy there. He was 19. I was 14 because I've been with John since I was 15.
Almost 16.
Yeah. So I lied about my age, told him I was 16. We dated for a little bit, and they were like, this gas station right here where we're at, they stole gas. Him and another friend, we were like a double date with my girlfriend, and we were in the back seat.
Yeah,
so,
pull off.
Yeah, so they got
Pump
gas. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we got pulled over, and then we all had to tell our ages, and I had to be honest because I was afraid of being in trouble.
Yeah.
So then he found out.
He was pissed too. From what I understand, he was pissed off.
Very pissed.
So so when he said Tabetha is illegal, because to him, that was illegal for him to be involved with her. So that's how I put 2 and 2 together. And then I asked her the last name, and then I went on and looked him up, and he indeed has passed. So it's weird because I've found out a few people have passed by the spirit box. Like a guy I used to hang out with all of us, my mother-in-law and her stepdad, and all of us. We all knew him, and he was a welder, and his name was Thaddeus, but his nickname was Tadpole. Which is an odd nickname, right? So when I heard Tadpole come through the spirit box, I know his name because we got arrested together, of course. So, I got arrested a lot in my youth. But anyways, I knew his name because of that. I looked him up. Sure enough, he had passed. Another story. So my stepdad, way back in his early days, in his youth, did time in the workhouse in Cincinnati. And the story was him and this guy, Dana, were going to sell a pound of pot. And Dana wanted him you got to see this car, man. You got to come check out this car, right? So they went to this garage, which was closed. You got to just look in the window, man. It's right inside here. So they go into this property. Immediately, the police come and swarm them. Bam, drug bust, right? Yeah, come on. The dude set him up. He must have gotten in trouble, and he threw him under the bus to get out of trouble. But anyways, I heard that name, and then I heard him say Dave, and then his last name will remember me. It's Dana. Dave will remember me. So I immediately called him up. Hey, what's the name of the guy? Who Dana. And he's like, oh, he told me his last name. But I'm like, he just came through the spirit box. Oh, he ain't passed. He lives over on this side of town. I'm like, so I looked him up, like, nope. He passed last year. So I sent him that. He came through too. So this is a reoccurring trend.
Yeah. I was just going to respond to a couple things in the chat. That I was like, Brandy said, Tab must be something special if even the spirits can't let go of her. And that's so funny that you said that. The only reason why I went to respond to that is because John really never liked Yusuf.
I didn't like Yusuf.
He just tried to come over and date me again after I was already dating him.
Yeah, but then he called you a sellout because you were dating a white guy.
Also that, too.
So
he just was an issue in the beginning of our relationship. So my whole point in telling that story was that I was going to say that John still kind of teases all the time when my ex-boyfriends come through on the spirit box that to go, they can't have me, it's like a little inside joke.
Yep,
so,
she's mine.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. And then when Whisper said he's still mad, and I thought that was hilarious because he was so angry. I was telling John that actually John already knew the story from a long time ago, but when he started coming through, I was telling John, I said, I bet he's still mad because he was very, very upset because
but he's not,
but he's not pretty close at the time.
But he's not mad though.
You don't think so?
No, because at first when Tom came through, I kind of I wasn't very nice to him. I'm not going to, it doesn't matter what I said. Let's just say I said what I would have said if he was alive standing in front of me. But then I thought about it. I was like, well, maybe first of all, I wouldn't have known it was him unless he said it that way. So I think that was maybe in part a way for him to get us to know who it was. But then I said, well, you know what, man, I'm very happy to deliver a message for you, because he had a family. He had children.
Yep.
He still has juvenile children
Yep.
now. And I can't imagine, you know, like what the children would go through. And so like, I'm happy to do that for you, Tom. And he said, thank you. And then ever since then, we've been cool. We've been fine.
And we did try to reach out, actually. We
did.
just never got a response back. So anytime that we've been asked to give a message. But I also wanted to say the very last one, so we can continue. When you were giving examples of how we have found out through the spirit box, my favorite one, of course, is Nana. So it's sad to find out that way because it's your Nana, sure. But it still was like, to me, it's not that I didn't believe before, but it really, really like just changed something.
That was the point of of all doubt was extinguished.
Yes, I had already felt like the doubt was really gone, but maybe there was something still in the
creeps back up
head.
A little bit, right?
Yes, yeah. But when Nana came through, it was like that was kind of it for me.
You guys want to? I'll post a picture of her. Let me see if they can see it. I don't know if they'll be able to see it, but I have it.
The Nana story is great. For those of you guys who don't know it, Nana and John had not really a strained relationship, but he did have one with his uncle that was taking care of Nana. And he was waiting for me at work, just replaying some things. And isn't that cute too? That's a picture of John and Nana.
This is what she did for me. I didn't have the best childhood, guys. So what she did, my father, her son passed when I was 2 months old. He comes through the box. He says, "Hi, son," from time to time. She made sure to make my childhood special. So every year for like 7 years, from like about this age, I guess I was like 8, 9 years old, up until my mid-teens. She flew me down for a couple of weeks every year to the Fort Lauderdale area. And she took me to all the places, Lion Country Safari, SeaWorld, took me to the Everglades, to the beach, anything. It was at my disposal, whatever I wanted.
Our whole marriage, I've heard about these wonderful trips to Nana's.
So, you know, like I grew up, I had kids. You know, there was my uncles and my relationship has been strained over the years. So we kind of lost touch a little bit. Tab did get to meet Nana. There's pictures of us together. One of the trips recently when we were down in Lauderdale by the sea, she did get to meet her, and Nana just adored her. I wanted to just say
I was so nervous about that too
because she was such a big figure in my life.
Yeah, and we had been married all these years, and I had never met her, and I knew how important that meeting was for her. So
have a great day, brother. Yeah, so I just wanted to share some of that stuff. These are the people that come through the box.
But she came through the box to John when he was waiting on me. That's why that story is so important.
Significant, yeah.
Okay.
So let's continue, guys.
Sorry,
we went
guys.
off on a little tangent there. We're almost done.
Hey, Tom, are you around?
Hey, Wanda.
You there, buddy?
Do you remember when me, you, and Lisa got in trouble there? And we actually drove up the road we're going up now? Oh, you know what? I was gonna, well, I'll talk about it on the next live too. But who was it that told us about the movie of the Legend of the Frogman? It's terrible, guys. Terrible.
Oh my goodness! Yes, it's horrible.
There really is a movie out there.
There is a movie,
and it is based on what we were doing. And it seems like they were trying to do something similar. Never knew about it.
Yes, yeah, but
we never knew about it. But it's terrible.
They're trying to do what we're gonna do this summer, but we're gonna do a much better version of that.
It was like a fake movie documentary.
It was a poor attempt at a documentary movie type of thing, and it was like.
It was bad, really bad, guys. really, really, really bad. Like I had to bury my face in the pillow. I was like, I guess we'll finish it later. But like, we're going to do the same thing. Look, do I really think there's a frogman? I don't think so.
We're going to find out.
But if they're seeing something, what are they seeing? And I know Loveland inside and out. I've been all up and down through that river fishing. And maybe we'll do a canoe trip because you can rent the canoes right there in Loveland. and canoe all the way down to where we were just at by the church, or not the church, the covered bridge almost. So, yeah, just saying.
Like
Really
really
we'll do a better job.
We
Like,
couldn't even get through it.
I couldn't
tell
get
you.
through it.
We got through like 2 minutes, 5 minutes most.
I get embarrassed at some of my own old content, and this stuff was too hard for me to watch, man. It was like the worst auditions for American Idol you ever heard of. Stuff that you can't even stand. You're covering your face in the pillow, saying, "When is it over? Tap me when it's over."
Secondhand embarrassment. But thank you for the suggestion. We just couldn't get through it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but I was excited to find out that it was somebody had checked it out.
Yeah.
Now, so that was really cool.
No, that was cool.
Brown.
Who's Brown?
I thought he said he drowned.
You drowned? Where?
Wow.
But thank you for the suggestion.
I want to play that again, guys. Listen to, and right after this, I'll pull up the I'm scared for my video shorts. We get this kid a lot, and he says, "I'm scared." He says it just like that. I can tell it's the same kid, and this person's finally telling me why. He drowned. So I want to know his name. We're going to get the, so I looked up drowning in East Fork. There's a teenager, one teenager.
I thought there had been a few drownings.
Well, that's what I thought too, but I only found one.
Maybe they were in Stone Lake.
If it was a juvenile, though, it may not be. Maybe something like it's not on online, you know, because Steve-O's thing is not there, you know, so the family can't have the stuff pulled. But anyways, listen to this again, guys. He says, "I'm scared," and if you've listened to some of our stuff, you've probably heard that before.
Just couldn't get through it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but I was excited to find out that it was somebody had checked it out.
Yeah.
Now, so that was really cool.
No, that was cool.
Brown.
Who's Brown?
I thought he said he drowned.
You drowned? Where?
Wow. Guys, we could do this all night, every day, all day. So, but we had a little adventure. So, till next time, guys, Max, over and out.
Bye.
All right.
There you have it.
Stop the screen here. If you want to, we have another one that we have not released. You want to play it? It's a short one. You guys want to do another one? We got a short one if you want us to run another one. It's this one. We actually see something, and this one actually made me uncomfortable. I normally am pretty, like I said, I run towards that type of stuff, but we see something here. There's a thin brush line, and on the other side of the brush line, it looked like somebody crouching down, squatted down, like peering through the brush, and all you could see was the shape, the outline. It was black. But then I went to look again, and it wasn't in the same spot. It had moved. She saw it too. I thought my eyes were playing tricks on me, but when she saw it, I knew that, okay. This is the Discount Cemetery, guys. So we titled this one, "Are the Spirits at Rest in the Discount Cemetery?" All right, here we go.
Oh, this is where I got creeped.
All right, Marsha says, yeah, okay. So Marsha will do it just for you. This is the one. She very rarely gets creeped out, guys, but she's got the, if somebody's a natural empath without even developing those skills, right here, guys, the spirits are drawn to her, and she can naturally feel people's energies and feelings. She's really good at that. So the spirits are drawn to her, and she picks up on negative stuff very quickly.
Thank you for the compliment, Brandy. I appreciate that.
Oh, thanks. She's a beautiful. I'm very lucky, guys. Very lucky. I don't know. She stuck around for something. I guess I have some redeeming qualities.
Silly, I love you.
Let's see. Share screen. All right.
It's such a beautiful night we had to go out tonight. So we're here. Let's talk to some spirits. When I was pulling in,
What's up,
over
bro?
here kind of was like pulling me. This area. I don't know why.
The moonlight is so much brighter right now through this. You should see how bright my IR is.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me look. Let me take a look. See.
It just looks kind of just creepy.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that does.
Because the moon, it like looks something like out of a movie. Because normally it's just dark.
What does that look like? The sunset. Is there a difference in that?
That's, yeah, like a lot more black in that.
Here it
See
is,
that?
side by side. It looks like an orange creamsicle, guys. I love. There's a bat. See it?
Yeah,
There's
I
a
saw
bat.
it. And then like over
Couple of them.
here, I don't know, it looks really cool. And it's so still. Like, listen.
There's birds, but I'm telling you, like, I thought I heard a little kid.
So there was some weird disembodied voices there. I heard it, but I couldn't make it out. But you heard it. They said miss you or something. That's not the last time this person makes his presence known.
Is that new? Like right in the middle of what the old stuff? Doesn't that look new?
Eckelman. Let's see. Let's take a look.
It's pretty flat.
2021.
It looks newer than that, unless they just got a headstone for it.
They mulched it. They got a headstone.
That one's pretty flat.
Well, I mean, it's 2021. This is 4 years old. I think it's just standing out because of the moonlight and the type of stone.
And the rest of them's old around it.
This
older.
is polished granite, it looks like.
I just heard something.
Somebody talking.
I don't even know if I had you in frame doing all that pointing because I was already.
You did. You were pointing right at me.
Like almost a little bit.
Well, let's go over to this side.
Because I heard some stuff.
Yeah, this place.
Look at that trees falling over there, babe.
Yeah, there's some creepiness to this.
Over
one.
here, look.
Oh, yeah.
Really big tree.
It's very quiet when there's no cars.
You actually said that pulling in, how quiet it was tonight.
Oh, bro, Mike, we don't do the Ouija board stuff. From what I understand, the Ouija board thing is opening a doorway to the negative side. Okay, the spirit box is a little different than that, from what I've been told. But yeah, the Ouija board stuff, yeah, we don't do that. They talk about that at the Bethel churchyard. They say Ouija. They don't like it because they said it a couple of times. There's been some people there trying to conjure some stuff up there, and yeah, we don't mess with that. There's certain things that we just steer clear of, the negatives.
Yeah.
Let's see. Is this one flat on the top?
I guess we're gonna find out.
It is. Let's try this one. So we're.
What is that on top of it, though?
Just dirt.
Okay, that's fine. It looked like a bunch of water from where I was like.
So how would you pronounce this name? M-O-L, Molitor? Molitor? Because if it was an M, it would be monitor. So I would say Molitor. Molitor.
Yeah.
And they're private people. They say that here soon. They're not pissed, but they don't really, they let me know that they don't like us being right there. They're private.
That was a house. Some kids.
All right. I want to rewind that. And this is what they're talking about. They're saying I had to bring it, test it. But I don't think it's I had to bring it. I think it's they had to bring it. What they're talking about is the REM pod. The REM pod's the newer thing. And there's some of them that are getting used to it. And I guess there's some of them that don't care for it. They like the flashlights or whatever better, especially Emmett. But I really believe that's what they're talking about. And for some reason, those whispers are crystal clear. So we're going to get a parabolic microphone, because if we're able to like boost that and they're whispering to us in real time, hey, it's David. They said, oh, hey, David, what's up, buddy? And have a conversation, that could be possible.
That would be so cool.
Because we're getting responses and EVPs like I've never seen other people. I've seen other people get obviously similar evidence, but the abundance we get, it's constant. So like we have a connection to these people. It's like nothing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Look at this.
That was a house. Some kids.
Are you sure?
No.
So spirits, it does this every time. I almost about equal. No. Probably a little cemetery. Yeah, cemetery.
Yeah, because we do have some times where we'll just like John will just want to mess around with the spirit box for a little bit. So, and then we won't get as much, and then he'll be a little disappointed.
Yeah, it's sometimes it depends.
But I feel like we always get something outside the house, always.
Yeah, we've never not caught anything, but yeah, surprisingly we get a lot here. But the people we get here are mostly like the Tottens, family members and stuff, because they kind of like it's their space and we've allowed them, so they kind of keep the other ones out, which is fine with us. Believe me, we're good with that because they kind of like they set the limits for us, and we don't have to do that. So we kind of have like protection all the time, which is cool.
And like here at the house too, not just the Tottens. I feel like Steve-O, Nana, and then some of my family. So those are the majority of the spirits here at the house.
All right, let's see. We found old Civil War pics in that. Oh wow, I love the old pictures, Brandy. Those, I'm telling you, some of those pictures, those old pictures, it feels like you can feel the energy from those people. It's really strange. Like the ones I have here, I got some pictures from the 1800s here, and you can literally, it's like the picture's alive almost. You can feel it almost. It's strange.
Yeah, absolutely. I can't wait, by the way, Brandy, to come back to New Orleans. I was just down there for the first time. Really cool culture, history. I loved it. I'm excited to come back with John.
Yeah. That's on the list. We'll be there.
And then did you see Steven said he thinks he's seen something? Sorry, she said I saw something in the small picture.
Oh yeah. See, watch. It's they're around. You're gonna hear them. We literally hear them walking through the grass, but you can't see them.
And a motorcycle.
Let's see if it does it again. It should. Right about now. Nope.
Sorry, I was following the loud motorcycle.
Okay, if there's any spirits here, if you touch that box with the red light on it, it'll make a noise. It also can measure temperature. Let me see if that's on. It is, I think. Let me see. Let me push it in and see if that makes a difference. I guess not. Okay, they should be able to do the temperature. See if you can make a noise, guys. That's that same person again, the disembodied voice guy. That's him again. The look out, and then it sounds like he says help here, but it was too late. It's already uploaded. Spirit friends, go near it, please. They are. Thank you. Can you back away from it? If you back away, it'll stop making noise.
They did it on demand, though.
Can you do it one more time? Thank you. What do you think about that?
I think it's on demand.
Okay, I'm going to make it harder to go off, okay? Now give me a minute to set up, and I'll put more stuff out for you, okay? Give me just a second. We'll have a good time. I got more stuff, more devices, flashlights. I got K2s, so you can light those up. And I also have a spirit box, which you can speak to us through. Okay, let me get the flashlights out. I'm sorry to the monitors. I'm stepping all over you guys, and I apologize. I mean, no disrespect. I just want to communicate with you. Can you
back away from that, please?
I'm just going to let you guys know right now, the flashlight responses here are jaw-dropping responses on cue. Like it's they only do it a few times, and it's when we need it to. Just you'll see.
If you back away, it'll stop. Thank you. My name is John. This is Tabetha. We just laid out the two things with the green lights. Those are K2, and they measure energy. And the box that you've been interacting through, that's a REM pod. It just measures energy as well. And then in between those, I have a couple of flashlights. You know, we didn't get any flashlight interaction here the last time. Okay. That's cool. So what's that? That is actually changing temperature. So when a spirit goes near a device, it pulls energy out of the environment and it drops the temperature. So what they're doing is they're changing the temperature around that box by going near it, and that's what it's actually reading.
Cool.
When they get closer to it and they touch it, it actually lights up, and that's when we see the lights. But that is, I guess it takes less energy to make it beep than it does to light it up. Yeah, that's really cool.
Is there anyone here that would specifically like to talk to me?
You hear that? I just heard it here too. Ah, was that you? I heard that. I hear it here, and then I heard it here.
I only heard it.
Can you back away and come towards us? Thank you.
At first, guys, I thought it was her saying a ghost. It's not. It sounds similar, but it's not her. And then somebody says, I'm sorry. I guess they were apologizing for whatever they were making that thing go off. I guess. I don't know. But that was not her saying a ghost. We get a few really good ones here.
Weird. You want to see if they want to say hello?
Sure.
Here comes the car.
Waiting for connection.
What? Is the noise
Now,
there?
in
It's Allison. Hey, Allison. Top. Hey. Wow. Thank you. Yes. Right when you do it again, they did it right there. Your mother? That was cool, guys. Thank you. We love that. Who's watching? Who's watching? You. Steve-O?
I believe that is the Moloters saying we're private, and then leave here. You hear the male. The woman said, the lady says we're private. The male says leave here. I think that's the Moloters. My opinion. It could be wrong, but that's what I think.
Is it Tim Tyra? Is this Tim Tyra?
it goes left.
It is?
It is. That's what it sounded like you said.
Done.
In case you guys missed that, I'll rewind it real quick. Chaw is chewing tobacco, and that's what it was referred to in the 1800s. It's probably still is referred to that in the country, chaw. So I believe that they're talking about somebody. It's their favorite, whatever. Somebody likes chaw.
It is. That's what it sounded like you said.
Done.
Guys, how many spirits are here with us?
Everyone.
How many is everyone?
All right. I want to let you guys know that Miss Evelyn, that's a significant one. There's a few people, well, Sophie, she's been to the Thomas house, just like we've been to the Thomas house. And that is the Cole family, right? Is it the Coles?
Mm-hmm.
It used to be the Cloyd Hotel. The Cloyd family built it, and then it came into the possession of the Cole family. And Miss Evelyn was the matriarch of that family. She was an older woman, definitely a Southern type of woman. But she ran that place. If you watch Ghost Hunters, it's the episode called The Whistler. You'll see Miss Evelyn on that. But she has since passed, and she's coming through. She said Miss Evelyn. So she was saying hello, which I think is really cool, guys, because that's all the way down in Red Boiling Springs, Tennessee.
And we plan on going there again here soon. But to answer Mike's question, yeah, we did. I felt like we were being watched. That's why my head keeps like, I'm very distracted, which is part of the reason I walked away, got behind the camera for a moment. A, so I could look in that direction, and then B, so I could quit moving my head so much on the camera, because I did feel that way.
Yeah, and
you'll see soon.
Yeah.
Hey, Tony Tab, the Tony that was coming through, that could be Tony Scanlon. I got a Tony from time to time. Oh, yeah. Nice. I see that you're near that. Can you back away so it stops? Can you come close to us so it stops? Come close to us on the count of 3. Stop. Thank you. You did it. You did it right away. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I know I heard a Totten when that light flashed. So is there a Totten here? Can you flash a light if that same person's... there it is.
Yes, good.
Okay. You know, we can't see you guys, but we love interacting with you guys. We love it. We really enjoy the Totten family.
Very blessed to have you guys with us all the time.
Let me ask a question. They're agreeing. So the spirits here, there's so much movement around me, Tab.
I know. I heard it when I was over there. I couldn't stand over there hardly anymore, though, because I remember now, bad mosquitoes back here.
Is it special that we know you guys are here? Is it special to you guys as much as it's special to us that we can interact like this? Because to us, it's just amazing. And I know there's not a lot of living people that interact with spirits like that. See? A lot of living people don't do this.
Correct.
You know, like we know that you guys are here. We know that all the people that are here, that are buried here, we know all of your spirits are here right now. We know that. Yeah, this is really cool. They answer that. And when I said if that person's still here, that light came on.
I know.
That's cool because it's not going on and off. See?
Yeah, I know. It's great.
You guys are awesome with that. Awesome with that. So you're one of my regulars, I know.
You see how that's not coincidence, guys. They were only doing it specific times,
Yep.
you know, and that was proving when I said it doesn't go off like that, you know, unless it wasn't going on and off the whole time. And they verify that by lighting that up. You're going to see that they do something almost every time at the end of our investigations. We have a spirit, I believe it's Emmett who does it, that right at the end, they always flash the light. They light the light up, and right before I walk up to grab it, they turn it off. Always do it. They do it here too, at the end.
I got a feeling, because they do it on cue. You're one of our regulars.
I wish they'd mess with one of the K2.
So can you touch one of the K2 boxes to the right of the flashlights?
Would love to see you do that for me.
There's, you know, either one of them, the pink one or the black one. Did we get a blip? I'm not sure.
I don't think so. I'm just glad to see the flashlights go.
That is really cool.
Along with the...
And that. Yes, that seems to be the easiest thing to manipulate.
But they've been turning it off tonight, so that's been good.
Yes. See, can you back away? Thank you. See that right there. There's that. See what you're doing right now, spirit friends. You're proving. You're helping us prove that we live after we pass away. After we lose our bodies, our energy lives on. I just heard a male voice.
I did too, and it sounded like it said John.
Yes, it did.
This out of the thin air.
Yes.
Yeah, I heard it. But
I heard it. It did
in
say.
my head, I'm trying to figure out why the mosquitoes are out already.
I don't feel any mosquitoes.
Well, I got bit all over my face.
Can you make something go off if that was a spirit saying my name? Make anything go off if that was a spirit saying John. Thank you. Thank you. I knew it. I knew it.
Then it probably sounds really good on my camera.
Wow.
Cool. Thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you so much. I got a feeling that we're everything's like really positive tonight.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I agree.
I hear movement in there again.
You spoke too soon.
Wow. That's really cool.
It's pretty constant, actually.
Yeah, it's really calm here tonight. I want to see if we get anything on the AM band. Sometimes we can get really clear stuff. Who said the name John? Who's behind me? Who? Who?
All right, guys. So we love tropical areas. It's like paradise to us, and we have spoken about moving to Florida, actually at that place, and that was our plan at one time. Now it's just to move south. But another significant EVP is the Seacliff Hotel. Is a hotel that we stayed at many times. It's in Lauderdale.
With our children.
Yep, with our kids. It's in Lauderdale by the sea. It's also a haunted hotel. So they got very specific information about things out of our lives and places we've gone, things like that. You know, so just wanted to point that out. There is a rhyme and reason to some of these EVPs.
And we'll have to share later. We've had some like really big things happen at the Seacliff. Like when the porch incident.
Big things.
Like so we'll have to share that at some point because we vacationed down there with our family for years.
Yeah. Yep.
Is there any family members of anybody, of people that watch us, our viewers, our friends? Any of their family?
All right, guys. Is there anybody in the chat, or maybe later when they're watching the replay? So there's a Donovan here for somebody, and there's an Anthony here for somebody. They're saying there's an Anthony. I said, is there anybody here for the viewers? So if there's anybody has an Anthony or a Donovan on the other side, they may be for you.
We love you, I think you said.
We love you guys.
We miss you all a lot. We miss you. We miss you very loud. It got really cold all of a sudden. You feel that? No, I mean, it got noticeably cold. Like
really, the temperature dropped. Like almost.
Here, look, and the light just came on.
Oh.
It like double flash.
Okay. Are we safe? Light it up or make something go off if we're safe. Or if you want us to stay. Do you want us to stay? No.
Ooh, John.
I hear you. I hear it. What is that? If you're negative, you have to go back. Okay?
Should we leave?
Cottons, our Nana, our friends, are we okay? Are we just feeling a lot of people?
See, they come through, guys. When we really need an answer, if we're okay, they answer. Yeah. That's how, like I said, and that ties into what Mike's asking here. Do you guys have a prayer ritual before doing these? Not really a ritual. We kind of like, you know, hey guys, we're here with respect. We're here just to communicate. Only the positive energy. So yeah, we kind of have a spiel that we lay on.
A ritual. That's a ritual.
I guess it is.
We say that every time, but it's not really like a prayer. But we used to pray before and after.
Yeah.
Really.
We've kind of we still do it, not as much active in that area. We're going to be doing a giant cleansing on our place. We might even do a video about it. And we're also going to do a cleansing on all of our equipment because we haven't done that even since we've started. So
are we feeling a lot of energy around us? Is that what it is? Are we hearing them? We hear them. Is that what it is? Can you confirm?
it's buffering again.
I know.
Crush.
Yeah, like I'm just not feeling comfortable.
Okay, well we're gonna like,
because it's not where I've seen it before. That's why when I turned around, it scared me. I came over here and I got an uneasy feeling, John.
we ask that all the negative people please back away from us. All the positive spirits around us. We ask this in Jesus Christ's name.
Amen.
Amen.
Is our family?
What I just circled, you can literally see a mist go by that. And it looks like somebody walking by right in front of that.
I can hear it. It's okay.
You could what?
I can hear it, the movement.
Okay.
If you want to flash the flashlight one more time for us, that would be okay. If you want to do that, you know, you normally always do that before we. Thank you. I love that. Thank you. You guys always do that. Thank you for doing that. It's warmer now. We're going to start doing this more, okay? So thank you for that so much. And we'll continue this later, guys. So for now,
oh man.
Oh, there we go. We got some more people, some more friends, good people. These are our friends and our family, guys. This is what we do. This is why we do it. Okay? So till next time, Max, over and out.
There you have it, guys. That's a couple of adventures we've been on in the past week and a half. We're going to go get into something here in a little bit.
Yeah.
Go out, run a couple of errands, maybe have a bite to eat. But we will, we're going to be on more throughout the week, during the weeks, like morning shows. If you guys like something like this around this time, we'll start doing stuff like this. And then, of course, we'll go on in the evenings because we want to, because Tiffany can only join in the evenings, and Lynn, I know she babysits grandbabies during the day, so we want to have them on as well. So we're gonna mix it up, but Tab and I will be doing the morning shows, just us. And thank you, Janet. Thank you. Yeah, we try. My editing's getting better, and so sometimes I impress myself, guys. You have to understand. I struggled to master StreamYard. I started with zero tech ability. I'm not saying I'm very good at editing, but I can do the basics. Now it's become fun rather than frustrating.
It's fun sometimes. Other times he's cussing at the technology.
Yeah, when it glitches, I get mad. You know, here's a weird thing. When I edit and I'm listening to the Spirit Box stuff, I get it like an insane itching on my scalp. I don't have dandruff. I don't have lice. Actually, for a while, Many times I've argued with her. I'm like, there's got to be lice in there. You look again.
Driving me crazy. Like he keeps his hair short. He has this much hair. I'm like, if I could see the lice, buddy. I mean, I am a registered nurse.
But I don't know, for some reason, only when I edit, it flares up. It's like they're over there tickling my head, messing with me.
He drives me crazy with the head thing.
It's weird, isn't it? You know, I'm almost looking into seeing a dermatologist just to make sure there's nothing wrong. Then I'll really have my answer. But you can't see nothing. I mean, there's nothing wrong with my scalp. It's not red or inflamed. It just itches only when I edit. So strange.
Not your head.
Anyways. Kidding. All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up for now. Everybody have a blessed and wonderful day.
Thanks for joining us. We appreciate the support.
Yep. Smash that like button if you don't mind. And we'll see you guys next time.
Max.
Over and out.
Bye.